The city is Detroit, and we're here for what figures to be a great matchup. We're glad you could join us for today's matchup featuring two very well-coached teams as the visiting team match up against the Lions. The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Number 28 is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 80 back deep to return.
This one is fielded by number 80. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points. First and 10.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Don't make a play. They ain't got nothing. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Only one man back.
Let's go.
Gets the handoff on the delay. Number 57 is there on the stop at the 23-yard line.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Second and 9. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. Let's turn it up, D.
The Lions line up in a 4-3. Pressure.
I really like the way these guys play defense. They're aggressive, and their intensity leads to big-time plays like that.
After the sack, they'll be looking at third and long here.
18-yard line.
The Lions come out in the quarter defense. Throwing behind him, but he has it. Number 21 comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Regular. Bring it up, bring it up. Temple. Hey, watch the screen. Let's go now. Let's go. Do something.
Pass play here on first down. Under pressure with the throw. It's a screen. They'll spot this one at the 40-yard line. Morgan makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Not today. No more, son. Be careful.
Detroit comes out in a 4-3.
Watch out. Hey, watch that screen.
He gets the handoff on the delay. Schmidt is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. Collins takes it up the middle for a yard or two. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
What you got for me? Make him do sure. Hold the look.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package.
You can't stop me. Bring it.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. The wide receiver has it. Big hit on the ball carrier. Pickup of 11 on third down.
11-yard gain on the play. First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Check it. Come on. Safety right. We like to practice.
Detroit comes out in their nickel package.
Let's go.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. Number 24 is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line. Number 81 didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
38-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, baby. Get some swag going.
Detroit lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. It's a blitz. Pump fakes. Closing in. He won't get away.
When the defense brings extra guys in a rush, you have to make your reads more quickly. You probably have time to look at your first read, maybe even your second, but you got to get your hot receiver pretty quickly involved, or you're going to take shots like that.
Third down play here. They have to get it to the 36. Detroit comes out in their nickel package. With the throw, nearly picked off. Morgan was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Number 21 with the coverage. Number 3 will do his best to get this one inside their 5. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
They soft, man. Blue down, blue down.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3, and he just got level.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that you're willing to run.
Second and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Play football. Watch screen.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3 with the throw, and this pass is completed. The 40, Marion makes the tackle at the 49.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give them enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let him catch it, and they let him run for a long gain.
They pick up 27 that time.
Here we go, baby.
Number 40, the lone back. To carry it, Blackman is there on the stop at the 45-yard line.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
Gain of 5 on the play. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
From the start, from the start. What's the hard count? All on
The
that,
visiting
y'all.
team
Here we go.
line up in a 4-3.
Keep moving.
A little misdirection. Nelson comes up to make the play at the 42. Number 40. Had very little help up front, maybe a yard or 2 on the play. On third down, they have to reach the 41 to convert.
We coming to red. Hold the look. Here we go, baby.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Tosses it right. Nelson is there for the tackle at the 35-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Here we come. Watch the back. I'm coming through, baby. Quick shoot.
The
Keep
visiting
the
team
down.
with a
All right,
4-man
here we
front.
go.
And with a counterplay, Blackman is there on the stop at the 34.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
Gain of about a yard. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Be careful.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
Pressure. Veteran linebacker bursts through and gets the sack.
He's always had the uncanny ability to have success in the blitz, especially when the other team least expects it.
Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert. At the end of the first quarter, we're scoreless.
Tied at 0.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Third down here as they try to get it inside the 25-yard line to convert.
Let's go.
The visiting team line up in the quarter defense. Here they come. The 30. James is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Hey, watch the ball. Defense, get ready. Let's go, defense. Let's turn it up, D.
Lane sends a man in motion.
Here we go. Blue down, blue down.
And with a counterplay, Marion is there on the stop at the 22-yard line.
He didn't hit the hole with much conviction on that one.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
From the start, from the start.
In this direction, Williams comes up to make the play at the 22.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Getting it to the 11-yard line would net them a first down.
You can't stop me.
Lane starts out of the shotgun.
Under 10.
Under pressure, rolls right, throws on the run. Almost intercepted. Number 87 was the intended receiver on that play. Gibson was there on the coverage. Lane will try to put them ahead with this field goal. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
What they want to do now is to realize they've established some things on offense and to improve upon them the next drive to get a TD rather than a field goal.
Number 28 in to kick this one off.
Number 80 back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 1-yard line. The offense takes over after they were unable to get any points on their last drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Come on. Hey, let's go one deep.
The visiting team line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Going to the air on first down. Drops the interception. Morgan was the intended receiver on that short pass. Number 21 had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Watch each other back. Let's go.
Collins, the lone back. Number 84 comes in motion.
All on us, y'all.
With a counterplay. Number 72 is there for the tackle at the 41-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on their own 41. Detroit comes out in their nickel package. They're coming with the blitz. Schmidt tackles him, and they won't get the first. The pass is caught, but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Number 3 comes into the game for the punt. Number 21 is back to receive this kick. They'll spot this one where it went out. Deep in their own territory.
Let's screen. All day, baby. Come on. We like to have the rules.
He hands it off. Play action. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Number 83 was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play.
And we're at the 3-minute mark.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Come on. Here we go. Break it up, baby.
The backs are lined up in an I. Number 82 in motion. Drops back. Launches this one to the left. He's got it. Number 42 comes up to make the play. At the 42, number 88 did a great job getting behind the secondary.
As a receiver, that's exactly what you have to do. Run past the deep zone and make a big play.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Pressure coming.
When you play man-to-man that well, it limits a quarterback's options, and it'll result in a sack sometimes.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Not today. What's the hard count? Set. Let's go, B. Let's go. Watch your eyes.
On the call. Nice play fake. Deep throw. It's caught. Number 42 is there for the tackle at the 12. Number 88 pulls in the pass for a first down. He's picked up both first downs on this series. 2-minute warning coming up.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
2 minutes to go.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Get my cat back. Here we go. Hold the look.
Nickelback in this time. Puts it away. And they're in. Touchdown. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Lane comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Number 28 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 80, back to return.
From the 3-yard line.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Here I come. Everything you got.
Eason will work out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it. Number 28 comes up to make the play.
I like to hurry up here. It's a change of pace, and it's a way to get the defense uncomfortable.
Good shoot.
Closing in.
That was just a big-time play by the defense. They got low on the defensive line, they pushed the pocket, and they were right there to bring them down. Here's a no-huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Throws it. The wide receiver has it. Miller is there on the stop at the 41-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
This replay comes from the booth, so the referee will go under the hood. So as the referee looks at a few angles, we'll do the same. And now it all depends on what we can see, because the referee is going to see the same thing. I think it's a catch.
That's a tough call. Depends on what angle you're looking at it from. I guess it'll be a judgment call by the official.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Completed pass, the player had control of the ball.
Fair catch called for. They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. Ball on their own 20.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, you see.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Pressure. Incomplete.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receiver.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Under pressure with the pass. And he dropped it. Flags are down, and this one appears to be on the offense.
Holding on the offense. Number 66.
They'll get him for holding here.
I didn't really see a hold on that one. That could be one of those phantom calls.
Second and long. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Let's go now. All day, baby. Come on.
The visiting team line up at a 4-3. Nelson is there for the tackle at the 9-yard line.
Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Come on.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
Let's turn it up, D. Let's make a play. Watch your eyes. Watch the snap down. Let's go. All right, man. Here we come. Hey, let's go. Watch in. So we gonna take it. Do something. Do something. Be careful. Stay focused.
Game off to the tailback. Williams comes up to make the play at the 8-yard line. The third down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here.
The defense did a nice job of stopping them on third down. And if we see a punt and they could get a decent return, they might have enough time for a field goal before halftime.
3 plays, they lost yardage. Here comes the punter. Spins away from the tackle from 42. Able to get some good yardage on the return, and he goes down at the 46-yard line.
I don't think they can do much more than just throw one long. So I'm sure the defensive coach is telling his guys, don't get beat deep.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Troy comes out in their nickel package.
They don't get nothing.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass incomplete as the defender knocks it away. And this should be the last play of the half.
On the 46-yard line.
What's the hard count? All right, let's go.
Eason spreads them out. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Pass falls incomplete. And this should be the last play of the half.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby.
The Lions come out in the quarter defense. Throwing. Incomplete pass. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Detroit 10, 0. Number 3 is back and ready to put this one in the air. From the 3-yard line. Detroit already leading in this one, sends their offensive unit back onto the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Keep moving. I can do it, baby.
Number 40 lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Hey, watch that screen.
They're coming with the blitz. Throws it. The wide receiver has it. Number 42 comes up to make the play. He was covered very well, but he still managed to make the catch for the first down. Ball on their own 46.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
How we go, baby? Rock and roll. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
James is there on the stop at the 50.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Deuce it. Good shoot.
Pressure coming. Throwing. And it's caught. Claiborne comes up to make the play at the 41. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. There we go.
Only one man back. Gives the ball off. Great fake. With the pass, the wide receiver has it. Marion is there for the tackle at the 17.
He definitely has a little playmaker in him, and he's showing it with every catch he makes.
They're in the red zone.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
The last time they were down here, they scored a touchdown. He hands it off. Claiborne is there on the stop. And that's a gain of about 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Nine yards, they'll be in the end zone.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Watch each other back. Play hard and fast, baby. Here we go.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Lane with a man in motion.
Keep moving.
Gets the toss to the right. It's free. The visiting team pick it up.
Those are the things you hate as a coach. You tell your guys to protect the ball and don't turn it over, but that time they just squirted out of there and the defense was all over.
I thought he might challenge this one, and sure enough, it'll be reviewed.
The call on the field is questionable. They might decide that they made an incorrect call and reverse it.
So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
No fumble occurred.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
The 7-yard line is where they have to go on this 3rd down play.
All day, baby. Come on.
A little misdirection. Can't bring him through. Nelson comes up to make the play. At the 9. Number 26 is just short of the marker that should bring in the field goal unit. He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. Lane is good for the 2nd time with that kick.
On the offense, number 47.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Lane in to attempt a field goal.
It's good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Number 28 in to kick this one off.
Number 80 back to return.
This one is handled by number 80.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Ball on their own 22.
Start the drive at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stay at home.
Collins, the lone setback.
Defense, get ready. Let's go. Be good. Come on.
They'll bring the blitz with the pass. This pass is incomplete. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
22-yard line.
Rush in. Watch your eyes.
The Lions come out in a 4-3. He takes the delayed handoff.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
They'll go with the quarter defense. Eason with a man in motion. Dumps it off. Short completion, hitting his wide receiver to the left. John, he'll be well short of the first down.
Now here's the thing. The defense had all the guys covered who were beyond the marker. So it was up to the short man to make something happen after the catch, and he just couldn't do it.
Number 3 is ready to punt this one away. Number 21 lines up deep for the punt return. This one goes out of bounds. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play.
Holding on the receiving team. Number 90.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Hand it off to the back. Number 23 is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line.
When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
2nd and 10.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Number 42 comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
Ball on their own 43.
It's showtime, baby. Let's go now.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 60 is there on the stop at the 42-yard line. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
2nd and long coming up here.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Stay at home. Here we go. Keep it up.
Number 40, the lone setback. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
Third and 11. Ball on the 42-yard line.
What's the hard count?
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Hey, soft, man.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Running with a lot of room in front. Marion is there on the stop at the 47.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Watch the play. Regular. Watch your eyes. Watch each other's back.
Give it to the halfback. Nelson is there for the tackle at the 44.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 13-0. Lions. And we'll start the 4th quarter. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. The visiting team line up in a 4-3. On the ground, Marion comes up to make the play at the 35-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Not today. Hey, watch the ball.
Number 40, the lone setback. Setting up play action. Nelson is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
Get my cat back. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. Stay broken up. Hey, let's go one deep. Danny. Watch this. Here we
the tackle. Williams is there on the stop at the 23-yard line. It's another running play, and they'll pick up another first down.
Hey, when things are clicking like this, you just want to keep going for as long as you can.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
It's on. No, that's big time. You can't.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off. Nelson comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line. Number 26 handles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. 11th play of this drive.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Here it comes.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Tosses it out to the left. Nelson is there on the stop at the 17. Brown got to the outside quickly and picked up 5. And this is the 12th play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20. So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. With a counterplay, number 42 comes up to make the play. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. It's good. The Lions are taking control in this one. Number 28 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 80 back deep to return.
This one is fielded by number 80.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck maybe.
Ball on their own 32.
Start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
We're talking about bringing.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs. They'll blow this play dead because there appears to have been early
Number
movement.
58.
Brock was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Hey, watch the ball.
Eason out of the gun. Hawthorne, the motion man. Pass play here on 1st down. Uses the pump. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
2nd and 15. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
I'm coming through, baby.
Eason back in the shotgun.
Get it up.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Hold the look.
Drops back. Closing in with the throw. This pass is incomplete. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
Come on. Keep it underneath.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Pressure. The pass falls incomplete. A short pass off the mark, and it's now 4th down.
The intended receiver on the play.
Number 3 will come in now to punt it away. Number 21 looks like he's ready for the return. From the 23.
49-yard punt. Return for a gain of 1 yard.
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Bring it up. Bring it up. Let's go.
Number 40, the deep man. Lane sends a man in motion.
Do something. Watch the snap down. Oh, that's good.
They give it to the halfback. Williams is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line. It appears they've gotten someone for holding on the play. And the call does go against the offense, so they'll get pushed back 10 yards.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small, or they tape them to their pads to prevent that kind of thing.
It'll be first and long here after the penalty backs them up. The visiting team line up in the quarter defense.
He's had some decent runs, but he's not putting up the kind of yardage that they were hoping for.
So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on their own 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Keep the throttle down. What time am I bringing? We turning it up. Let's go. Let's go now. Here we go. Back it up. Turn it up, man. Blue day, blue day. Here we go. Not today. Check it. Here we go.
Hand off to the tailback.
Hit it.
Number 56 comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's screen.
Out of the I formation. Number 83 in motion.
Play hard and fast, baby.
A little misdirection. Blackman is there for the tackle at the 35.
That's a good job of separating out of the defensive lineman. They created a crack, he saw it, and made his move.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Watch him in.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Runs through the tackle. Just a punishing run by the fullback.
And that's what he can do to you. You can't bring this guy down with an arm tackle. You got to swarm him. Get him from all sides, and then just take him to the ground.
Second and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Don't make a play. Great shoot.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. This one will be spotted at the 41-yard line. It's the fourth stop he's made today. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
From the start, from the start. Bring it up, bring it up. Bring it.
Hand off to the tailback. Nelson makes the stop before the first down is reached. Well, that didn't cut it. Now they're looking at fourth down.
And they made the decision to just keep it on the ground. Take time off the clock, not force anything. This is a luxury of being ahead.
Number 28 comes into the game for the punt. Number 80 back to return. From the 17.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
It's first and 10.
At the 18-yard line. First and 10.
Get it up.
Eason will work out of the shotgun. Going to the air on first down with the throw. And the catch is made. Number 24 is there for the tackle at the 33. They want to hurry it up here.
Keep the throttle down.
Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
Spike stops the clock. Ball on their own 29.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Danny. DBs, let's go.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Gets rid of it. He finds his man.
The offense calls a timeout.
Let's go, boys.
Going to the air on first down. Steps up. Going for the deep man. Pass ball's incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
All on us, y'all. What's the hard count?
Detroit comes out in their nickel package.
Here we go.
Deep throw. It's caught. The 10. Number 41 comes up to make the play. They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line.
Here we go, baby. Let's go.
Not much of a contest as the point differential is 2 touchdowns.
16, the away team. Nothing.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or the use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.